Normally the first time cutting winter barley. Got 20 acres of barley that are droughted off, so we're going to go and try and cut it. So just had to stop because it's just been, as you might have seen in the live video, it's been throwing coolant out the side. Just come outside to film because the shower has a glass panel and Clara is bathing James. So I'm obviously still on holiday, flying back in the morning. So a little bit of a rerun now. I've skipped 2 days because, as you saw the last 2 days, it was building up to Kelsall. Well, you saw Kelsall last weekend, the steam rally. So 2 days after that, we brought the combine home and we went cutting barley. Earliest we've ever done it. So you're going to see some of that. But before that, Oscar's filmed a bit and John's filmed a little bit what he's up to. So here it is. There you go. Olly can have that for his video. Some sort of military plane. There's that plane again. John's just scraping up the rest of the sawdust off the yard now. Just put on solid there. Give the yard a good brush. Hopefully tonight we get a nice little shower to wash it all, rinse it all away, and then in the morning it's quite windy, and then that should do the job and the yard will be looking nice and fresh. John's just loading jenks now. Rob's in the bottom of the dryer, putting a new flight on, just the bottom section, and we'll have to do a full refurb next winter. Like, just it was warm down there. We've got this like welding spiral, so he's just putting a bit of that in. I'm on the fast track, it is all fixed now. It was just a switch, but we can still use it, it's just it was beeping a bit, so they come out on Saturday and sorted that. So I'm going to go up to Brookhouse now, we'll sort something out there. Big job on, Tony's going to tape measure out on his turf cutter. Changeover day as well, the cleaners are here as well, sorting out the inside of the house. Fire brigade are here. Some random things. Yes, so obviously there was some fire brigade, different things. I've just been to a funeral, so there's a little girl, well, she was 12, was run over a few weeks ago while I was in Cereals, not far from here, and the dad was a taxi driver and he wanted to do something special, so we had all sorts of different things lining the road as the procession went past. I didn't film the procession, didn't think it was right, but yeah, just been doing that then. He got in touch with me because he knew I organised the tractor run, so we took the fast track up because the lads were busy on other things and still bringing stuff back from Kelsall as well. Rob's finished welding now, so it's got a new bit of flight on the bottom, and then we've even doubled it up a bit as well at the very, very bottom. And you can see properly because it's spun around there. See? And right in the middle of the screen. So hopefully it should pick stuff up a bit better. I think it's 10 years old now, this dryer, so it's not done too bad. It's beans that wear it out. They're just like gravel and marbles, and they just run around the bottom and just wear it away. 4955 is back. Looks like it's done a bit of tree surgery on the way home. Has Rob been down his hair? Apparently Rob looks like someone off Love Island. It looks like this. What do you think? No. It's spitting with rain. We're going to go and pick the combine up. It would have been nice to take it straight to the field and try it, but who knows what it'll be like in an hour and a half when we get back with it. We'll just have to see. Rob's just dropped us off. I'm just going to go get the header trailer now. The field is empty bar the combine, so we're going to move this fence in and fold it up. Take the auger in. I don't know where my banner's gone. The banner on here, didn't we? Header is off. Let's roll. Andrew's just looping round. Rob's going to go and stop the traffic in the village. We'll go. Pretty much deserted now compared to yesterday. At least it was a dry event anyway. The fields held up really well. No ruts or mud or anything. 7.7 looks well on the header trailer. So there was that flood we drained. It'll be drilled next year. Got some poppies growing as well on the edge there. Anyway, we're going to go through them trees, and we've got 20 acres of barley that are droughted off. So we're going to go and try and cut it. That wheat's turning pretty quick as well, though, to be honest. Little poppies. It's lucky now. Look at the pigeons in that wheat. Flattening it. That's my favourite field of wheat. That's why we're going to cut this field of barley as well. Yeah, so there's the river there. It's all sandy here. All this end had died off, and then a bit under the trees was a bit green. A few weeks ago I had a bit of Roundup in, so I just did over there. Anyway, the rest of it's pretty even now, so we'll cut it. If you listen, there you go. Barley ready. Harvest 2022 is about to begin. After familiarising myself with the controls, we are off. We're just going around these trees now, and then we're going to get into the thick of the field. A little bit green there, but it's actually weed. Daisies or something. Plenty of dust coming out the back anyway. There's a river anyway. And then there's the fertiliser factory doing absolutely nothing. Normally the first time cutting winter barley and the combine's been parked up all winter, you'd have like a rusty auger and you'd be struggling to get it to feed, it'd be throwing it forwards, but it's just from being parked up in a field last night, parked up all winter, it's just gobbling it all up, no problem. Bit of weed here actually where it floods, where the river comes up. But yeah, it's just totally just gobbling it up. It's nice. Normally it's a struggle, the first sort of like few acres. There we go. First load's going to go back in the silage trailer because we're going to try and fill all the trailers up, and then we don't have to put any through the dryer because we've still got a little bit of cleaning of the dryer to do. We want to sanitize it and everything, so we'll do that in the morning. So tonight we'll just hopefully fit all this field on trailers. It won't yield particularly well because, like I say, it died because of the dry weather, the drought. Didn't till it very well either because it was so dry early on in the spring. But it's filling up the trailer nicely anyway. So just had to stop because it's just been, as you might have seen in the live video, it's been throwing coolant out the side. There's something come loose there, I think. Just gonna work out where it's coming from. That's the problem. That hose there is split, as you can see. Get my finger in it. So the hose is split under there. I've just undone that clamp, if you can see it. Probably not. That clamp there. And then Rob's now wiggling the hose off. Over there, if you can see. And brilliantly, they've got one in on the shelf, along with some drums of coolant, and they were calling tonight anyway to drop an Isoblogs lead off for the quadrant baler. So Kim is going to leave work early and drop it all off for us. So hopefully we'll be back up and running in about 25 minutes, which is brilliant. But we're just a little bit hot and sweaty. Well, at least it's a good view. So the dealership is behind that hill. We've got to wait for them to come all the way around, over the bridge over there, and all the way around the loop. So hopefully it'll take about half an hour. And then we can get this pipe back on and back together. Me and Rob have just about got the other one off now. But it's not in the easiest of places unless we take a panel off. So we've got it off. It's just split, which is a bit of a shame. And it's a reducer, so it goes from one side to the other, so it's not that easy to fix with just a normal piece of pipe. Anyway, on its way. Hopefully it'll go back on a bit easier now. We took a few clamps off, give us a bit more slack, and then we'll finish the field. When I was going before, we had a straw chopper slip belt warning. Well, that was obviously because it was spraying water on the straw chopper. So hopefully it'll not slip now when we put a new hose on. But I don't know why, because this stuff's really sticky. Do I need to cut my nails? Should I keep saying I need to cut my nails? Yeah, when it crashed the live feed, because Andrew rang me, I jumped off and you could see coolant spraying out of here. So that is why the chopper belt obviously slipped, and look at all this stuck to here. So anyway, shut it off quick, found the problem, and we're going to fix it. Just here on the shore now, waiting for the coolant and the pipe, and I've just noticed that. I've never seen that chimney before. It looks like it's in Hale Village. The lighthouse is obviously behind them trees there, which you probably can't see. You can't really know. It's somewhere there behind them trees, like right there. But yeah, there's like a tower there. I think you should fit it, Kim, don't you? So look, that'll do. There's the part number. We should get one of them for the shelf. Rob's got the pipe on. I'm trying to put this clamp on. It's like a spring. It's like, it's just, I just need 3 hands. It's a bit of a pain. It'd be all right if I had a ratchet gun with me, but I've not. I've only got a spanner. Just get it there, and it just wants to keep springing up. Right, got to get the coolant in now, but the bonnet doesn't really open far enough somehow. I don't know if we're going to get it in without a funnel. I might have spilt a little bit. It's not exactly easy. I made a funnel, but it wasn't ideal, so now we're using the old hose. No, that's not going to work. See if it'll roll up into that. Right, we're back running now. Still got a few fault codes on it though. Saying the engine's warm. Hopefully once the coolant circulates, it'll come back down. You'd give it a reading, wouldn't you? It's still leaking, so someone didn't put it on right. Not me. Take 3. So we put the hose on, but it was leaking. Rob's blaming Andrew. Andrew's blaming Rob. But anyway, it wasn't quite on properly. Anyway, we topped a bit more up with coolant. It's not beeping at me now, which is good. But this is exactly why we always try and start harvest as soon as we can, so that we can see if there's any problems that can arise, because we don't want everything dripping right, get out there and then end up stopped. Not the best of crops. 5.77 a minute ago, 5.4 here, but I knew it wouldn't be because I'm just turning the roller on. This is one of the reasons why it died, because it had been on such light land. There, Rob's there now, just filling up. You can see how thin it is. It didn't till it because it was so dry early spring. Because there's a bit of weed in it, especially in this corner. We're chopping it. We might bale that corner over there. I don't know, but I don't even know if there's a market for straw at the moment, and I don't really want it in my way for drilling tomorrow. So I'll see when I get over to that bit whether I turn the chopper off or not. But yeah, this has got a bit of mayweed growing through the tram lines. A little bit there where it flooded. So Andrew, hopefully going to get a video. load going back. Andrew's out now on Nemo, the orange tractor, like the fish Nemo, that's picking it up. That trailer got a bit of a scratch on it the other day moving that stuff, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, I've chopped all that now. That doesn't look too weedy, so I might turn it off and then we can test the icer bus fitting on the baler that we've got tomorrow on that little corner. There we go, that's a wrap. First field of 2022 finished. Only loads to go. That's probably 1% of what we've got to cut this harvest. Let's turn the header off anyway. Oh, easy jets here. Pigeons landed on this field as well now. You see him there on the top. Landed on it and eating it and pulling it over. Andrew's just folding the dividers in, I forgot. All back in the yard now after a successful first day. Well, unsuccessful but successful. It was successful in the fact that we found some of the little niggles that we need to sort out. One of them is the steps are wobbling, but I think it's just because it's not clipped in properly. Obviously the hose split and it's saying that the chopper belt's slipping, so we might need to check the tension on that. But at least we didn't have loads of right corn and we can iron all these out while it rains for the next few days. £4,394 the birthday bumper's up to. Anyway, amazing night now, nice blue skies. Thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for your patience this holiday season, shall I say, with some reruns. But some of you will have never seen that unless you've gone all the way back, and if you have gone all the way back, it was 3 years ago, so there we go. But yeah, back tomorrow. Will we get cut in tomorrow, or will it be the day after, or will it rain? Who knows? But Oscar's done the birthdays. Here they are. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.
Got the honour today of doing the birthday bumper because Ian's off. So happy birthday to Will Ward, who's 22. Joanne Whitney from Sydney, Australia. You got Phil Wild, who's 59 from Fulford. Andrew Chesworth, who's 46 today. Happy birthday. And Jack Leggett, who's 18 today. Happy birthday. And that's a total of £92,884 raised. Happy birthday, everyone.